So my mom knows I make videos. She calls me ridiculous. Hey there guys, I'm Gutslove and welcome back to my channel. We're here with trumpets! I played Crystal religiously, so when Ruby and Sapphire came out, I was stoked, okay? I didn't know what to expect. I went in there blind. And it was okay. I mean, it wasn't great, but at the same time it wasn't that bad. Too bad I got bored with it about a year or so playing them and sold them, which was a bad idea. So with that history lesson, let's start with my favorite Gen 3 Pokemon. Roll the credits. How many of us wanted to get Pokemon Coliseum for this Pokemon? We're not even halfway through this list and I'm already adding a freaking legendary. What's up? Each game has its own obligatory tiny cute new legendary. And we get a freaking metal star that just screams, "I am from Japan! Gaze at the wish paper things clinging on my star-shaped head." Of course, me being a girl, I thought Jirachi was cute. Sue me. Just when I saw him as a star-shaped Pokemon, you know, with the hat thing, I thought it was the cutest thing ever. Not to mention I wanted to write down a wish and stick the piece of paper onto its head. That's how it grants wishes! Come on! Who doesn't want a freaking legendary Pokemon that has a hat in the shape of a star? And write down what you want. Like, I wish for a new car! Boom! I wish for my enemy to be destroyed. Bam! Done. I didn't know that Jirachi was half steel. You know, because of just looking at it, you just know that it's gonna be a psychic type. Maybe half normal, but half steel? Really? I really can't find anything related to steel on this Pokemon. Can you? Like I said before, this Pokemon can grant wishes. But is it just me? Or is that like a free pass for anyone who wants to paint graffiti on the poor thing? At least it can fuck you up with Doom Desire. Its role in the movie is just basically looking cute and opening a freaking eye on its belly. This just makes the Pokemon look a little bit cool. Oh, it's a cute little tiny Pokemon. Bam! Eye on the belly. Why are certain designs of Pokemon that make you just scream, oh, it's just for this gender? Like, oh, this one's for men or this one's for women. That's the case with Roselia. Even though it does scream it's for women because it's a freaking rose Pokemon, I fell for that and I love Roselia. Roselia is a special kind of Pokemon that doesn't really fit in the grass and poison type Pokemon, even though it is a rose. Come on. It screams grass. It has poison point and has those thorns on its head, but not all roses are poisonous. Every rose has its thorn. I used this Pokemon in my Pearl playthrough and it helped me out a lot. I didn't know that Badoo was going to be its pre-evolution until I used it during the day. And so boom, Roselia. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Never used this Pokemon, but I always wanted to, so let's try it out. And then, bam, it can evolve into Roserade. You get your own personal plant tuxedo mask, just without the pretentiousness of the dub. This Pokemon, despite its elegance, it will mess with you if you mess with its flowers. Just think about it. Just look at the arms. Would you think that there are hidden poisonous thorns in them? That's why they're roses. Think of cutting them up, you're gonna get stung with poison. Is it for women? Yes. Why am I so predictable with the girly looking Pokemon? Is it genetic or something? Come on, tell me. Elegant creatures are a must for my lists, and my Milotic is no exception. It is said to be the most beautiful Pokemon in the entire world, that it can stop any feud and calm down pissed off and hostile people with just its beauty. How badass is that? It doesn't have to resort to violence, it just has to be fabulous to end all conflict. Awesome. It is quite sad that I never got to use one in my Ruby version back in the day. Having that freaking Feebas fishing trick that never worked for me. I had one of those fake strategy guides and it didn't explain to me how to get a freaking Feebas. So yeah, never got a Milotic. That's why it's that low on the list. Good thing we just need a scale to evolve it nowadays instead of maxing out its beauty. Unless the remakes add that. Wait a minute, they did. Let's continue with the girly looking Pokemon. Altaria is one of those Pokemon that I legitimately wished I had in real life. I mean, look at those cloud wings! So fluffy and soft looking. And it's blue and a bird dragon. I freaking love blue and dragons.
If it bonds with a person, it will gently envelop the friend with its soft wings, then hum. See? It sings as well! It can calm you down and have you in dreamy wonderment when it hums. It can sing like a soprano.
You guys don't know this, but I really freaking love sopranos, especially those who have a very good pair of lungs, okay? Just look at Sarah Brightman. I mean, not as Christine, but as freaking blind Mag. God damn it, I can just listen to her when she sings Chromagia and I just melt, okay? I want my freaking Altaria to sound like Sarah Brightman as blind Mag, okay?
Can't take these eyes. I would rather be blind.
Altaris can also launch hot fireballs from its beak. Don't mess with this Pokemon's humming, or else you're gonna get burned. So I bet you're kinda tired of seeing all the cute stuff, so let's go with the creepy. This is a mischievous gremlin ghost that can steal your soul by just having their eyes burn with a sinister glow in the darkness? Game Freak, what the hell? Sableyes eat raw gems which make its eyes turn into gemstones. Again, Game Freak, what the hell? This cute little gremlin looking thing, okay, I can understand the whole eating gems and stuff, but damn, Game Freak, you're scary. Sableye was the only Pokemon that was of the awesome typing of Dark and Ghost back in the day. Nothing could touch it! Until Gen 4 poked its ugly face and ruined Sableye's awesome typing with that Spiritomb. Sableye was one of those little hidden gems very early in the game, like with Pikachu in Gen 1. It was a bit less difficult to get and not used that often due to its poor stats. But at least it's cool looking. I even call it the Stitch Pokemon because why not? And in Germany, this Pokemon's name is Zombiris. Get it? Zombie Iris? Zombiris? Or however you pronounce it? Come on, I found it funny, shut up. If I ever had a Pokemon that I wanted as a pet, more so than Eevee, it would be Absol. I was so surprised stumbling into this beautiful white beast when making my way through Route 120. Its lifespan is over 100 years old, and whenever an Absol appears before people, disaster follows, which is why those people gave it its name. Poor thing, it's not your fault you can sense disasters and try to warn people. You're a good Pokemon despite the dark typing. You're a good Pokemon, Absol. And have I mentioned that it's beautiful, fluffy Pokemon? I know, returning to the beautiful Pokemon and fluffiness. You're such a girl, shut up. I like Absol, it's fluffy and I want to hug it. Not to mention, its Mega Evolution is a bit decent. I mean, yes, the wings are a little bit overused, but hey, from a Pokemon that brings forth disaster, why not an angel? Fallen angel. And I just got that. wanted a Mega Evolution for Flygon when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out. I was one of those people, and we didn't get it. Thank you, Game Freak. So Flygon was a really unexpected thing to find. I mean, really, a dragon coming out of a dragonfly looking Pokemon and a sand pincher thing? Really, who would have guessed? Even though its eyes do reflect that it was previously an insectoid-like Pokemon, it really is a really cool looking dragon. I mean, yes, it's simple, it's not as derpy as Dragonite or as cool as Salamence, but still, it looks freaking cute. Not to mention, it's amazing. It's also nicknamed the elemental spirit of the desert because it's a ground-type dragon. It flaps its wings to whip out a cloud of sand. Not to mention it develops itself in that sandstorm while flying. So don't think of using sandstorm to this Pokemon. It has protective goggles. Oh, you're so cute! What I found interesting is that its flapping of its wings sound like it's singing. To prevent detection from enemies, it hides itself by flapping up a cloud of this sand. So, desert spirit, it can sing, it can whip up sandstorms, and can hide in them without getting itself hurt. Sounds like a cool deal. But seriously, who thought of having a freaking bug evolve into a dragon? That's just weird. Who would have guessed? But now that I think about it, I think it was a good idea. Having this weird trap thing looking Pokemon evolve into a dragonfly without us knowing that it would eventually become a dragon. It reminds me of what happened to Magikarp from a fish climbing up a waterfall in order to evolve into a dragon. It's one of those unexpected jewels that you wouldn't mind having in your team. When I got Omega Ruby, I went to get Trapinch in order to get my Flygon, no matter what. I didn't care if it had a Mega Evolution or not, I just went for it, because I like Flygon that much. That's why he's so high up on the list. When I saw Grovyle for the first time, I thought he was so amazing. And his awesomeness only multiplied tenfold when I saw its signature move before other Pokemon copied it and it basically became overused. But then his popularity skyrocketed with Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Time, and Darkness. You guys know what I'm talking about. Before the Mystery Dungeon games, I thought Grovyle was just a jungle lizard that lost its tail and got epic jumping abilities in return, using its leaf blades on its arms to cut down its enemies. It can also be used for camouflage, so it's the Pokemon equivalent of Predator? Don't get too Schwarzenegger on this. It leaps from tree branch to tree branch quite swiftly. It shows astounding agility just like Tarzan. I really like the red underbelly Grovyle has. It adds more to the reptilian side of its design. And that made me love this Pokemon in Junior High School so much. Too bad he gets a pine tree tail when it evolves. Thanks for removing its swiftness, Game Freak. Like I said before, in the Mystery Dungeon games, it made this Pokemon so popular due to its role. I'm not going to spoil it, but for those who have not played these games, do it right now. These games are worth every freaking penny. Do it. I know I'm gonna have so much flag for this. You guys know which Pokemon had to suffer a lot after this generation came out? Yeah, she's in my number 2 spot, but not for those reasons. You guys know that one Pokemon, before Generation 4 came along and almost made me lose faith in the Pokemon franchise, we had a lot of fans make certain artwork about this. You know where this is going. I stumbled upon a routes on Route 102 when I was just grinding, and I found it really appealing for some reason. I was like, oh, this looks cute, maybe I can capture it. And I did without knowing that Wally was gonna capture one as well. I just knew it was a routes and it was a psychic type, so yeah, catch it, do it. Maybe I can have a type advantage soon enough. It became Gardevoir. Before I knew about all of those disturbing pieces of fan art about this magnificent Pokemon, I thought she was just gorgeous. Like Josh Scorcher said, she looked like a maiden walking around a beach. She is that amazing. But we all know her as that epic waifu, and I'm not gonna say this, so I'm just gonna call her the fantasy girlfriend for all those Poke freaks. But it's not Gardevoir's fault. She is still gorgeous to this day, including her Mega Evolution. I really like her when she's shiny. When she becomes Mega Gardevoir as a shiny, it makes me think of Princess Tutu for some reason. I have no idea. I've never seen the anime, so yeah. I've never seen Princess Tutu, and I plan on watching it. But whenever I see a shiny Gardevoir Mega Evolve, I instantly think of that anime. So, you at least made it something good, Game Freak. Wow, number 1. I wonder who it's gonna be. It's a starter. Aw yeah, Blaziken! Each and every time I start a game, be it the original or the remix, I always go to the Pokemon I overall like. Up till now we had one water type and another a fire type. I normally go for Pokemon that I think they're gonna be good on my team, and so this time I saw Torchic and thought it looked cute. Combusken looked a little bit funny. That was until I beat Flannery and my Combusken evolved into Blaziken. I was so amazed by its design that I was like, yes, you are gonna be my go-to guy.
You are my number 1 guy.
When I beat Flannery, I fell in love with this firefighting Kentucky Fried Chicken. Look at this thing. It is a firefighting chicken. And yes, I'm calling it a chicken instead of a rooster because it sounds funny. Fire spouts from its wrists and attacks its foe courageously. The stronger the foe, the more intense its wrists burn. Damn, good thing this thing doesn't get burned itself. Otherwise, ouch. And it can jump a 30-story building? Game Freak, you're drunk. Go home. I destroyed so many enemies with my Blaziken, with its double kick, sky uppercut, flamethrower, and blaze kick. Until I got to those Sharpedo with their rough skin. That unfortunately bit my bum so many times. Blaziken is just amazing. He was one of my top favorite starter evolutions and will keep that title for a very long period of time. Unless Game Freak does something amazing for Generation 7. I don't know, it's still not confirmed, but let's see. So there you have it, my top 10 Generation 3 Pokemon. I'm sorry I didn't go that much into detail with these Pokemon, I just didn't know what to say. Like I said, Generation 3 wasn't that particularly good or bad for many people, and it was the same for me. So I basically just had to write something quick in order to add these Pokemon. I know that there's gonna be people who disagree with my list, so please write on the comments below what were your top 10 or top 5 favorite Pokemon of this generation. And if you like what I'm doing, please click on the subscribe button. I release every Friday, and if I can't, every other Saturday, so you can't miss any of my videos. I plan on doing something more than just top 10 lists about Pokemon, so click on that subscribe button if you're still interested, and leave a comment to maybe leave a suggestion of a top 10 I should do. And so with that, thank you for watching my third video. And I know I'm starting because I need to make this video quick because my mom's in the house. And so with that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Also, Generation 4 is gonna be difficult, so yeah. I'm gonna have big trouble for that one. I don't like Generation 4.